Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Rewind. That is your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Today we're going to continue talking about Force Season 2, Episode number 5. But we are going to be talking about our least favorite moments, scratching my freaking head moments, guys. Okay, like we always do. We might not have everybody here that we normally do, but it's okay. We're going to just keep it moving. Okay. What's up to Daria, Michelle Wadler, and Rashonda? As you guys can see, the question of the night is, will D-Mac be coming back? We're going to talk about it. So, all right, guys. Let me know when you're ready, dear. So, what's up, LSW and D Weave? Oh my gosh, D Weave says Ghost got D Mac. Oh my gosh. What's up, your queen? All right, let me bring in my girl. Looking beautiful as ever. Hi, pretty girl.
Hi. Sorry, I'm my Barry White is still I'm still a little baritone up in here.
Listen, it's totally fine. Barry White had a very good, lovely voice. Okay. And you do not sound like Barry White. Stop.
If he had a sister. Patrice White. I'm sounding like Patrice White.
Patrice B. It was B. Huh? What's up, Shoni12 and Kendall and your queen and Big Wolf status? Tamika's Den, Monica M, Joshua Wayne. What's up? Okay, girl. So, pretty girl.
Yes.
Let's just talk really quickly about how you felt about this freaking episode, honey.
I really enjoyed it. I was happy. I was satisfied. This is what I've been looking for. Like, just an episode to have me on my toes.
Okay.
Action packed. Give me a little twist. Really just inquiring about the next episode. So I really enjoyed this. Probably at least one of my favorite episodes of the show. Probably.
I'm almost like the opposite of you. Like I was disappointed.
Really?
Don't get me wrong. I was intrigued because of what was going on, but I was disappointed with a lot of things. I'm disappointed in that theme, that running theme that they have with the sons deleting the fathers, of course. I was disappointed with the situation with Kate, and you just kind of knew you saw it coming once they did what they did. You knew she was going to lose it. I said, "That's it. She's done." I was disappointed because I was happy for her and thinking like, oh, she's really trying to turn over a new leaf. They just act like they can't make it happen for somebody. You know what I'm saying? So disappointment for me, but it's like episode 5 and I'm like, okay, where else are we going with this? That's how I feel. Like, I know people are probably like, oh, it was the greatest, but I don't know. It just makes it, I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah,
but there was a lot of violence and no like real character development situation going on. So, but hold on, before you say another thing, let's bring in King Among Men. As much as I could not stand Louis, I thank her for that lovely, lovely quote. Ready? Brilsy Brills.
What up, though?
What's up? No. How you doing?
I'm chilling. We good.
So we were talking, and I just asked Pretty Girl what she thought about the episode. She said it was one of her best episodes, so she really enjoyed it. How did you feel about the episode?
It was the best episode, in my opinion. I mean, I heard what you were saying. I strongly disagree.
Of course.
But we did have character development. Diamond did something. He pressed Tommy. Basically, what I'm saying, he did something. I saw development in his character. He was actually believable. I feel like it was an entertaining episode. We didn't see any superhero Tommy. So, Tommy really didn't do nothing too outlandish. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I feel like I get what you're saying. I do. And we saw finally what is his name? Diamond do something different. But I wouldn't necessarily, I don't know. I guess I would put him under the character development type of thing, just for that one little thing. But I need to see consistency. I just felt like this episode focused a lot on I don't know, it felt rushy. And so that's probably why I'm not really into the rush stuff. So that's just me. But whatever. So who do you guys think D-Mac is coming back? I'm gonna start with you, pretty girl. Is he coming back?
I'm torn because I feel like if he doesn't come back, someone's going to go and get him.
As in whom?
So coming back on the show or going back to Chicago? Let me ask you to specify that question.
No, it's coming back to Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more. I'm 75-25. 75% yes. 25% someone may go up there and get your boy.
Okay, what about you, Bruce?
He coming back 100%. How would he not come back? He's not gonna stay there. He's gonna figure out how to leave. Since when did he do what they tell him to do? These kids don't listen nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna listen to Tommy or CBI. He's not gonna listen to them people at that school. He out of there. He's from the streets. Like, come on, man. He's not a good kid.
Oh, really? That's how hard you going with it?
It's not his fault. I mean, he was raised by the streets. When you raised by the streets, you can't be a good kid. He had to do. We was introduced to D-Mac. He had guns on him, letting off firearms, shooting up the bar. You know, he didn't have a mom or a dad. So when you living like that, I mean, even if you want to be, you can't be a good kid. You're not living. You're not listening to them. It's a little too late for D-Mac.
Yeah.
He might stay for a little while, but he's gonna eventually leave.
All right. So for me, I think that he is gonna come back. I don't know how, but I do feel like what's gonna wind up happening is it's gonna blow up in Tommy's face because he lied. He lied to Diamond. And so I know people could say, oh, technically, he just said gone. All right. But you know what he was saying. You know what the type of gone he was referring to. Even when he said it to Kate, he ain't coming back. You might as well get used to that. Right. He didn't necessarily say he was dead, but that's what Kate took it as. And that's how he sent the type of message. Right. That's what the message he wanted to convey. And so for him lying like this to Diamond, I really feel like what's going to happen is, with Jenard coming back to CBI, he's gonna want to cash in that same type of favor, Tommy, to say, I know this is your brother, but he's screwing up real bad. He gotta go. I mean, I took out my nephew. He might not say took out. He'll probably say I took care of. So he'd be really careful with his words. I took care of my nephew. So you got to do what you got to do. You know how Tommy talk, right? And then guess what? If this ninja actually is gonna think about taking out his own brother, who gonna come through the freaking door? D-Mac. I'm just saying, I feel like that's how it's gonna be. Because if they delete Jenard off here, I don't know what we're doing anymore. Not so soon. That's how I feel about it. So I feel like he gonna come back, but it's gonna be right on time before Diamond takes out his own brother. But I would hope that Diamond wouldn't even consider that. But the way Jenard is going right now, I don't know, guys. I just felt very drawn to this particular conversation right here where Tommy lying to him, because Tommy does not lie to him. So I just kind of feel like that's something that we really need to pay close attention to. It's coming back. Anybody could jump in right now, any moment.
Tommy didn't lie to him.
Yeah, I come from the school of mere semantics.
He lied.
Plus, he wasn't hiding it. He said he took care of it and he used CBI to do it. So,
okay,
you got to get back to, you know what I'm saying? He didn't. His wording was just off. You know what I mean?
Right, and his wording was to convey a specific type of message.
Right,
and he let him believe that that's what it was. Like, that's on you. He knew how Diamond took it. That's on you. You the one who started this whole thing with Chewy, so that's on you. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he was doing. He knew that he was misleading. He was deceiving him. That's how I feel about it. He was straight up deceiving him. So in essence, that's a lie. You deceiving somebody, you got them thinking the wrong thing. That's a lie. I get what y'all saying, because y'all trying to. This is exactly what Tommy want to do, so he could play these kind of games and say to fix it and say to what's his name?
The fact
say the Diamond, be like, I never said I deleted him.
Right, Diamond would even want that. That's the D-Mac didn't deserve to be eliminated for what he did. I mean, we don't know what the hell Bennigan was about to do. It looked like he was about to squeeze. Like, D-Mac didn't do nothing bad enough to even warrant being eliminated.
I don't think so. But that's the thing that he said, though. Take care of him or I will. But
I think Diamond's main concern was D-Mac running his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, in essence, and I feel like if D-Mac would have been listening to Tommy and staying in the house, Diamond wouldn't have an issue. But the fact that you back on the streets after you disobeyed Tommy, now we can't trust you.
Yeah.
Now you running with your homeboy. You may tell your homeboy. Your homeboy might tell the block. And so Diamond was trying to nip it in the bud. That's what I feel.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So and because I wouldn't think I was surprised. Listen, Brillo, you saying that was some different move that that was his little character development moment and everything. I was really surprised of him saying that out of his mouth. Like, you need to take care of him. I know that's your nephew, but you need to take care of him or I will. And to me, if you say, I know, if you start a sentence off with, I know that's your nephew, then what's the alternative? What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was surprised too, but I think it was kind of one of those things where Diamond wanted Tommy to kind of suffer some type of consequences, because for forever he's been telling Tommy, you can't kill Chewie, you can't kill, it's going to call. So I think that was his moment to prove, like, hey, you need to hold yourself accountable for low-key not listening to me, because I told you this was going to happen. So I think there was kind of Diamond's way of like, you need to start listening to me, bro. Like, I think that was kind of I won't say glee, but that was, I feel like, made Diamond give the option to like, hey, you need to fix this because I didn't try to warn you about this. But I don't understand why, and I said this earlier, like, do you not expect Tommy to handle Chewie? Like, Chewie stole from y'all. Like, why is Tommy in the wrong? I don't understand that. Now, if Chewie just would have went to Jenard's crew to treason, it's a possibility y'all could have let him slide. But the fact that I didn't see Chewie return the bricks or give y'all the $60K back for the bricks, then I feel like at that point, you kind of have to make an example.
You gotta make an example. Rilla, you got anything to say to that?
I mean, you could make an example out of him, or you could keep selling your drugs. I mean, I get what you're saying. He could have did it a better way or waited eventually. But look, as long as you got the right prices, people can say what they want to say. See, Tommy too worried about what the streets talking about. If you got the right prices and the good product, people are gonna buy from you. They could think you sweeter if they want to. They could think you soft if they want to. He could have got Chewy back down the line, but to jump off the porch like that and then you know what I'm saying, we all know what happened with Lil K and the he got the task force on him. So you wait that out. You let people think you soft. You wait that out, and they don't have no choice but to buy your product. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what you're trying to do. So Martin Luther King Diamond was right.
I listen, I agree that Chewy's situation should have just waited. He needed to be dealt with, but I just think it should have waited. I agree with that. But I definitely agree, pretty girl, that he needed to be dealt with. But wait. But them bricks, like, they should have tried to get them, like, homie Jenard, like, even go to Jenard, like, as a brother, Diamond. Because even, do y'all notice that when they were talking trash in the first episode, like, yo, that ninja dead to me. Anybody over there, we going on site, right? But they was both walking up on each other and, on each other's crews. Like, we saw Jenard just coming up to the territory. We saw Diamond coming up on that territory. They never touched like Diamond or Jenard. So Diamond could have easily went over and said something to Jenard, like, yo, your boy, he switched, that's fine, but I need them to, was it 2 bricks? I need them 2 bricks. Like, that's how I feel about that. But what's up, Detroit King? Where is he at? There was something I just saw he just became a member. Thank you for showing love and support. I appreciate you so much. And I just want to jump into one quick scratch in my head moment. We don't have to start there. I think we're going to start with the favorite moments first. Detroit Citizens K is right. He lied to Diamond. Yeah, that's how I look at it. He lied. So my scratch in my head moment, I want to say it real quick. This is not my scratch in my head moment for the whole episode, but it was what you're referring to, Pretty Girl, when he said Diamond, when he said I told you this is on you about your nephew. I told you that you shouldn't have never went after Chewy. But when you think about it, I need somebody to draw that connection. You know what I'm saying? How is it? Where is that connected?
Like, I was thinking that too.
Chewy ain't got a daggone thing to do with why y'all need to handle this dude here. Like, this have to do with Bennigan and Bennigan and D-Mac. Like, D-Mac deleted a cop. Why are you bringing it back to the whole Chewy thing? And that kind of makes me feel like, scratching my head because it didn't make no sense. But it makes me feel like you might be right that Diamond just wanted Tommy to feel some type of, consequence for going against what he said. I don't know.
No, I agree. I was thinking that too, because like, am I missing something? Because Ben pressing Diamond before Chewy even came, into involvement. So I was like, well, what did I miss? I really was like scratching my head, like, what now? I'm sick, so I'm like, well, maybe I'm tripping. Like, maybe these men got me off one, because I'm like, this don't got nothing to do with the other.
Nothing, no connection at all.
I don't know if you can think of any correlation.
Diamond was pretty much talking about the situation they were in with the cops being all around and them having to, do business with the RDs. He was talking about the whole board, basically.
Okay.
Tommy messed the whole board up. He wasn't just talking about the D-Mac situation. The D-Mac situation was unavoidable. I looked at it as him talk about because at the time he couldn't make the drop. Cops was everywhere. They needed a new way to do business, and he's saying, like, you the reason why it's hot out here.
Right.
You the reason why it's cops everywhere. Because you got little girls dropping, you know what I'm saying, bodies dropping everywhere.
Right. Okay, that's all right. That makes sense. Because I'm gonna need the Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna need the communication to be a little better, honey. Like, come on now. He could have finished the sentence.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't have messed up with Chewy, we wouldn't have had cops swarming all over the place.
Yeah, we needed more of an exclamation period versus a comma. Yeah.
All right, so let's start with you, Brillo. Your least favorite moments, please.
Least favorite, probably Tommy and Kate and just seeing JP on the screen. Tommy, like, it's just dumb for me, man. It's like you being a punk, man. Okay, your mom wasn't the best mom to you. You see, she trying to get clean. Why let her think that her son and killed her grandson or eliminated her grandson? Yeah. Like, you ain't got to tell her no specifics. Tell her he gone. He'll be back when I say he's coming back. Don't worry about it. That way she know he at least alive. Mm-hmm. There was no point in making her think that he's gone. Like,
yeah, I understood.
That was just mean. Doing a rewatch. Just mean for no reason.
I think because you honestly, keeping it real, you can't really trust Kate in the sense she's been known to kind of run him out. Tommy was straight in an interrogation room in OG Power, and Kate was kind of low-key snitching a little bit. So it's like you can't really trust.
Yeah, you don't give her no real information.
Can I finish? Sorry. If Kate, because y'all was cutting me off last live, so I'm but that top boy. So let me talk.
I'm silent.
I was trying to say he was lying to Kate to protect D-Mac. Because if Kate or if anybody, and I do think it's a loose end that Biff Smurf and the other dude knows what D-Mac is, but I think just Kate being just a live wire and her possibly like just telling the wrong person, he need to kind of eliminate that because he's already kind of insinuating to other people, dangerous people, that D-Mac is gone. So I feel like, Kate has a history of kind of saying a little too much, around cops and things like that. So I think that's why he did it. Not necessarily to be mean, even though it was harsh. I think it was for the greater good of trying to protect D-Mac.
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
Right.
No, I get it, because at the end of the day, like, he's going by her track record. And what's his name? JP, he don't know her like that. So it's one of those,
Yeah.
It's one of those
he
situations.
To Kate that he killed Holly. So she knows what he's capable of. But it's after, because we saw what happened. But Tommy, he's gonna have to. This is gonna blow back so bad.
It's coming back.
Of course, you don't tell Kate the plan. You know what I'm saying? Tell her he ain't come. He'll be back when I say come back. She don't know nothing. She can't tell nobody nothing.
Right.
I get. And I completely understand what you're saying, but he kind of has to nip things in the bud with her. Like, he needs to, like.
If he feel like that, he need to just leave her alone. Like, no, don't go by that house. If you feel like she a liability like that, don't go by that house. Just tie that loose end. Just be done with all of them. You think she gonna snitch on you? You think she gonna snitch on D-Mac? You need to. Why you even going in that house?
She's an unstable on and off drug user, though. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Now that I really think about it,
why you even going in that house?
She came there because I can't always got a way to find
his own house, his own fire station. He don't got no reason to be over there. He trying to be family man, this and that, bro. Eating ice cream and all that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm saying you trying to do all that, like you that scared she gonna run her mouth. You need to wash your hands of her. What you talking about?
That's his mom. You always
he tried to tell her she was mom.
Why
he
you
tried to pretend?
Why? Hey, if I don't trust her like that, stay away, bro.
I mean,
got even more reason to snitch on you.
Make it, a little bit of distance, I would say, but
he over there every day.
Here's my thing.
Cream. The whole family.
He just started eating ice cream because she just started bringing the blackberry ice cream because of the situation. She trying to do better. But look, I agree with both of y'all. I think ultimately Tommy probably had to do this, right? Like, if there is, it's great. It's a great debate, but it's just like, you can't really, when you can't take a chance on somebody like that, you got to go with, you know what I'm saying? You got to go with what it is. That's how I feel. And then here it is, right? You can't trust her. Like you said, pretty girl, her emotions are all over the daggone place. Remember, she's new to this. She's new to feeling emotions sober. So her stupid behind don't know what to do, to the point where she's reckless. She literally stood there and heard the urgency in Tommy's voice when he was telling JP, I'm going to tell you everything I can when I can. But for right now, I need you to take care of D-Mac and don't let him outside. What does this stupid heifer do? And I love Kate, y'all. I love her. But I got to call her out right now. She was an idiot. What does she do? Oh, my grandson. Where's my grandson, Tommy? Where's my grandson? Honey, you sent him outside after you heard the urgency from your son, who you know is in a dangerous game. So clearly he got into some dangerous mess, and you let him go outside. After you clearly heard it.
That's my problem with Tommy. Stay away, bro.
No, but the thing is, what does Tommy have to do with that, though? Remember? Because Tommy really is just trying to fix the situation. He wasn't even in the house. This little ninja went to the barbershop and did that to Bennigan. It's not even like it was out of Tommy's control. He's been trying to tell this dude, stay the heck in the house. Tried to give him a little, something to do on the phones and everything. He's not satisfied with that because the streets are calling him.
And JP fought, in my opinion. Can't tell a kid like D-Mac sit on the couch and be good.
But this same kid was just hysterical that he was going to be under the jail for killing a cop. So right. I don't understand what makes D-Mac think he can go around the streets, do hood rat-ish with his friends like it was nothing. Like, that's the part was confusing to me. Like, D-Mac is smarter than that. Why are they making him digress?
What's the big deal? If only Diamond and I guess they think D-Mac gonna talk, I guess. I don't know.
It was a possibility, a huge possibility.
I get it.
Guys, it's crazy, I know. Thank you, Monica M. I wonder if Kate found all the money in the walls.
Probably not.
What from? Where was it from? Because I don't remember.
That last season when she came back to Chicago, she came back because she said her mom hid money in the wall, so that's why.
Oh yeah,
that was her first introduction.
Remember that's when she was trying to look. Was she trying to look for it? Yeah, they don't messed up that story, baby. So, I mean, that's what I think. I don't know. What's up, DeMarcus? Thank you for the super chat. JP will tell Kate that D-Mac is in boarding school, like JP told Kate about Miriam's death. I don't know if that's the same instance, but you never know. You might be right because somebody else said that JP is gonna tell. But if I feel like JP is more interested in the safety of his son than telling Kate, and I feel like at this point it's too late now. Kate done, she's gone. She done
he may still tell because, like we said, all these people are so new to this type of situation. He just got a mommy 2 weeks ago, so
yeah, and nobody know what to do with the emotions. Listen, guys, Kate passed down unstable emotions to her family. That's how I feel.
All of this is JP's fault.
It wasn't y'all pissed when he told Tommy that was his fault. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, this is all your fault. What?
It's JP's fault because Tommy gives him a firearm and say, keep this on you. You know what I'm saying? It's getting hectic out here in these streets. Keep this on you to be safe. He knows that D-Mac is looking for a firearm and he puts it right in the drawer, like on the open, the junk drawer of the crib. Just out in the open.
That was dumb.
Exactly.
But then D-Mac gets that firearm and uses it.
Right. Right.
Come on, JP.
And where is that gun? Do we know?
Can't show it.
Yeah, Tommy got it.
Okay.
Remember, he was like, give it to me. He was like, it's okay. Give me the gun.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
So
thank you for
you're welcome.
I'm about to have my CSI
yes.
law order head on like evidence.
Evidence. Miss K, pretty girl Brillo, still hating everybody. What up, Art Love?
Yeah, Art Love, you ain't even been watching, bro. I ain't been hating on nobody.
He hate nobody.
He's fine.
We just get aggravated sometimes.
And it's all good. All right. So that was Brillo. That was your least favorite moment. And I'm glad that you brought that up because we had a nice little debate with that. And pretty girl, what was your least favorite?
I don't even want to talk about it.
I know.
This stirs so much emotion, y'all. Like, I feel like this man is my cousin in my head. Like, Jenard, what we doing? Like, I was legit. I don't know why. Like I said, we watch these type of shows all the time, but I don't know what it is about Jenard in this storyline. Just really maybe because I'm sick. Maybe because I ain't feeling that good. I don't know. Because I'm like, Miss Kate, I'm really, I was pissed. I was upset. I was angry. I was hurt.
Yeah, it was
like,
one of those.
What we going from here? What we doing?
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm trying to. I mean, that's what I mean when I say this. Not to say that I didn't enjoy it, but if I feel uncomfortable watching the episode, that means that I didn't really enjoy it. Because I'm too uncomfortable. Like, my emotions are just like everywhere. Like,
yeah,
it's cringy. Like, I don't want to see Jenard doing this, but it is what it is. And then he coming through that scene when he came through with the tongue hanging out after robbing the girl.
He ought to have the Bobby Brown mouth and everything. He's about to be a mess. He's gonna jump out the helicopter with the one-leg jogger suit.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't do it. It's just like, I can't with this. And a lot of people was afraid that when he got in the car with that white boy in the Crown Vic, that it was going to go down. And I'm so glad. Like, please don't do me like this.
I didn't even think nothing like that.
Woo!
I went thinking that.
Yo, a lot of people
come across my mind.
No, people was thinking it. And when I went live the other night, people was thinking that. They was thinking it. And I wasn't going to say it.
I don't know why, though.
But when people thought, because he's a freaking practical
He ain't down bottom bad like that. He still got jury. He still
got guess what? Because he got jury. But if he gets stripped of everything,
he got a gun. Like he could have robbed that dude.
Basement.
It's in the future, Miss K. You said it's in the horizon.
I would be so disappointed and so disgusted, Rillo. I'm sorry. I know that's your man. That's my man too. I'm rooting for him, even though I don't know. I just can't watch.
Well, this is gonna be a long process because you just don't shake, heroin like that. So if they want to keep this, somewhat realistic, it's gonna be a long process before he actually shake the habit.
I don't want to see it. They just have to kill him.
I wish they wouldn't have.
I don't want to go through this journey.
No, me neither.
My only gripe about the show. I feel like Miss K said, it's kind of pointless. If they want to make this dude lose and humble him or whatever, it's other ways. Like we don't see Jenard as a fiend. Personally, I don't like that part. Not because Jenard is my favorite character, but I mean, I would have rather seen other ways for him to be humble.
Miss K.
But they did what I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know why. I don't know why they're doing this, y'all.
Oh God.
But he came through like that. So
oh God.
What was that you was talking? Bro. Stop.
He just really out here feeding out. He done drop his $3,000 Gucci coat. You over there stealing chains and keeping. You ain't even taking the chain to the pawn shop. You still got it on you. What we doing?
That he gonna get that white boy murked.
Yeah.
Chain is so recognizable.
Yeah.
Again, he getting murked.
Yeah.
Or what? What was your?
I would say, or the white boy can pretty much. Someone can approach the white boy, and pretty much I don't know how much details he can give about Jenard, but maybe that can lead, Jenard as the
old girl know who robbed her.
Yeah, she know. But I'm saying the fact that he out here, he's an addict, so he gonna be trying to cop somewhere. You know what I mean? And he walk around with that chain. It's gonna be a wrap for him.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's gonna be gone, child. But yeah, that was one of my least favorite moments too. But of course. The least of the least was this situation here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all of this right here, all of this. I was just like, I can't. I like that part right there. But I was just like, why we continue to do this? So that was just, I'm not going to dwell
on
it.
Can I ask you a question about this?
Sure.
Are you more upset that he killed his father, or are you more upset that you were so a fan of Walter in terms of his reign on his kids? I'm just curious on what bothered you the most about this?
It's a great question because you do know that I wanted to see Walter do things like this, but no, it is the fact that he went out from his son, and they made him from the start. They made him seem like this really big character that never really, you know what I'm saying? Like they never realized the potential that they put out there. They tried to make it seem like he was all of this and that. And it seemed to me, after this happened, which is only episode 5, now I'm convinced that nothing that comes out of Ireland or Dublin is anything to be afraid of.
Nope.
Because they try to make it seem like Walter Flynn was all of that. He didn't prove nothing last season. Until the last episode, 9th, 10th episode, 7th, 8th, I don't know.
Yeah.
Late in the game. And for him to be sick first on his way out dying, then you make him get taken out. It's just why you waste this character? Not only that, the man is a good actor. He's one of the best actors on the show.
Yeah.
We need good actors. Not to say all the acting is trash on here, but we need good actors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. But whack. Because now look who we left with. Go ahead, bros.
Nah, I'm just sick of Power. I'm sick of Power doing the same thing. Okay, Walter Flynn gotta go. I get it. He could have got shot up by one of them guards at the eliminated a lot of them. Why do they keep having to give us the father son stuff? It's weird. It's weird.
They need therapy.
He could have got shot by any of them guards.
Yeah.
He would have still been gone. And he could have had, took his last breath, and they could have still had that conversation. It's weird that they keep having these fathers kill sons, man, and I don't even think we finished with it.
Right. Ooh, see?
We're probably not even finished with it. The
Probably
whole
not.
situation, the father, son, daughter, family situation. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all got going over there at Power, man.
That's what I want to know. Like, there's a lot of psychological damage.
Like, what y'all got going on? Like,
it's something wrong.
It's no vision. Like, that's the only way you can pick out a character. Oh, I know. I got something. I got something. We're gonna have his son do it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right.
You would have thought of that.
Right. At this point, it's not even there's no shock value. There's nothing. Like, the sad thing that I'm concerned about is, with this generation and how much, like you were saying, Brillo, and I agreed. I say it all the time. These kids don't listen. And now look what you're showing them.
That's true.
You showing them that this is okay. This is what you putting in their minds. I mean, thank God that a lot of young people don't really watch this. Them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know. They probably watch Ghost more than they watch this. Huh?
I would want to ask the writers that, like, dog, like, why? Could have just had Big Red shoot him in the chest, and then what I'm saying, him had that same conversation and just croak out.
Right, and finally have somebody from Dublin do something.
That would have been a fair. And Big Red could have met his demise too.
Right.
Apocalypse or whatever he called it.
Right. Jokalypse.
Right.
Whew. So that was mine. Now we're gonna move on to let's do our scratching my head moments. I'm gonna start with you, Brills. Scratching my head.
Scratching my head moment was it was D-Mac, man. It's like you on the watch list. Let's get that straight. You're on the watch list. For those of you who don't know what the watch list is, Simp Hall of Fame watch list. You just no, hear me out, ladies. He just eliminated a cop, and he's sitting on the couch thinking about Genesis. Like, come on, man. Let's get our priorities together. And then you're not listening to Tommy. I get that. But you going out to try to find Genesis. I'm scratching my head. Like, come on, man. You just eliminated a cop. And he said himself, they're gonna lock me up for the rest of my life for this.
Right.
And then you sitting here talking to Auntie Grandma. And she's trying to be cool. You got Auntie Grandma right here giving him money for some rubbers and a pack of Newports. When he go to try to find Genesis, and you didn't just eliminated a cop less than 24 hours ago. Right. Like, come on, dog.
And was acting like he was so concerned about it before. Look what I'm gonna do.
Right. And now he was worried about Genesis. Now,
to his defense, he doesn't have much going on. He's not in school. He doesn't have a job. And he's such in a stressful, dire straight situation mentally. He needed to focus on the one thing that brings him joy and happiness, and that's Genesis. Sorry, devil's advocates.
Yeah, girl.
That's my problem. You just said all facts, and that's my issue. You gotta find another avenue, dog. Go do some math problems or something.
He done did them all. He done did them all.
Read a book.
Yeah, I mean, what the heck? Mind your business, boy.
It's a hobby, bro. Go get some shots up. You shot that one jumper when you was talking to do something constructive. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that it just makes no sense to have, to be that concerned, and then fast forward, you outside immediately, practically. It was almost like he said, all right, Uncle Tommy said he gonna handle it, but he told you to stay in the house. And now it's all about seeing Genesis. What you say, Brillo?
Well, say they don't know who they dealing with. I don't know why.
And that's the thing. But with Kate, it's like, your son is not an accountant, and D-Mac didn't just not do the dishes. Like, granted, you don't know what the hell D-Mac didn't do, but for you to see Tommy that worked up, like, it had to be something serious.
Thank you.
She need to go back to New York. She trying to be
that's the recklessness I was talking about. Because at the end of the day, she really has a lot to do with him having to go away like that. Yeah. And of course he's to blame as well, because he should have listened. He basically reiterated it to her and said, but Uncle Tom, it's a girl, she's so pretty, but Uncle Tommy said I can't go in.
Where was JP? Do anybody know? Where's dude? You don't have it. Man, I despise this dude, man.
D-Mac is sprung. He was about to cut off all them dreads. All them dreads about to be in the trash because she wanted a fresh lineup. Like,
I mean, if the girl even want him,
I don't know. It's just weird because it seems like he was much more mature last season. Now they kind of made him like just a dumb A. Like I don't get it. Like I don't understand the writing with him.
The dumbing down folks.
I don't know what they want him to do with Bennigan situation.
Yeah, I'm not
mad. I don't know why they mad at D-Mac, honestly.
I'm not mad at him.
I was not mad at him at all.
It's just the actions behind it, like
it's the afterwards. Like how you so worked up and then all of a sudden you do it. Like it was just like one extreme to the next. Like you forgot about what happened. Like you out here in these streets, like it's just totally sweet. It was just weird. What's up, VKJ? Okay, least favorite moment for you. Hey Mooch. Least favorite moment for you, pretty girl. Sorry.
Least favorite? I did Jenard. Jenard was my least favorite.
Oh, did I? So you went. So this was your least favorite moment.
That was Brillo's, I think. That was your least favorite, Brillo? I can't remember.
Scratching my head.
Oh, scratching your head. That's what we was on.
Oh, my bad. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. So scratching my head because we did least favorite. Now we doing scratching my head. My bad. Like a girl, stay on it. Stay on it. You did. I was like, we be getting sidetracked. Sorry. Your turn, pretty girl.
Oh God, I have a few.
Squashing your head, baby. Squash your head.
Well, just one quick one. I don't know why. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. I don't know why they still got drugs and work at the barbershop. That's idiotic and an amateur move. But my main one, Claudia really thinks Vic is that dumb. Because granted, after the whole thing went down with Operation Kill Our Daddy, they were supposed to meet at the pub. She didn't show up at the pub, so he showed up at her penthouse when she was on the couch with Doyle. So for Claudia to really think that Vic is just didn't catch on, I don't know. Maybe she really think he's just a dumb A. I don't know.
She did.
But it's just hilarious to me because it's like, I don't know. That was just kind of a scratch in my head. But Vic played it right because I feel like he would have. If he would have played it through, it would have been two deceased guys in that penthouse. But it was just crazy to me because I'm like, Claudia, you really, you smart, but you ain't that smart because he ain't that dumb. Like, come on. But that was kind of one of my scratching my head. Like, you were supposed to be, granted, the timeline moved up and I kind of try to justify it in my head that technically she probably would have been on the way to the pub, but still, no, I feel like he waited there at least past the time that they were supposed to meet up, probably the normal original time. So that's my thing. I don't know. And then the fact that we're in a penthouse and Ghost, that whole situation with OG Power, like you've still shown multiple times that you are aware when people's on the way up to your penthouse, but Vic surprises you, like you didn't get alerted that he was on the way up. Like you paid too much money for not to get alerted.
Exactly.
Who's showing up? Like that was confusing. But that's my whole thing. But just what?
Like I said before, in this moment we was able to see what Vic was talking about when he always says to her, you're just like him, this and that. Where for me, I'll say the connection is that they didn't see him coming pretty much. Walter turned his back on him like he wasn't going to do nothing. And once he did that, I knew he was going to shoot him. Like, I just knew it. I said, you turning your back on him. This boy is already pissed off. They already have a plan. He's going to be the one to do it. Right. And so she put this plan in motion, not thinking that her brother, who she swears up and down, got no balls. That's what she always like to say, right? But he's been in the game this whole time, and she's new to this, right? But she got the nerve to tell him he ain't got no balls. Look, I understand. I'm tired of his whining, but at the same time, he's been out here. So for her to just think that it was just gonna be that easy, I don't know. Yeah, she just really looked at him like he was weak, and I guess he really was tired of being everybody's B. Oh, I'm so tired of it. Whatever. You have anything to say about that, Brills? You muted.
Nah, I mean, Vic is sucker. I can't wait for Tommy to take him out. I need cartoon character Tommy to take him out.
Take him out. Yeah.
Because it's just stupid. Like, you don't even have no reason to snitch. Okay, they put that crackhead on the stand, bro. Come on, any lawyer worth his cent is going to tap dance all over those charges. They had nothing on Vic, so it's no reason for him to even be doing what he about to try to do or whatever. I don't get it. I mean, all they got the eyewitness, but she a crackhead.
They got 2 eyewitnesses.
You don't know what he saw. She a crackhead and he's a criminal. The dude, like, come on, man. You take that to trial. You know, for one, your lawyer is gonna destroy that crackhead. I don't care how much you clean her up. When she get under oath, the fact that she was a crackhead, high as ever, all you gotta do is ask her one question: were you high?
Right, they're gonna chew up
on that day. Were you high? Yes, I was extremely.
Yes,
he over with.
A good lawyer will have a field day with her.
So Vic don't got no reason to snitch, especially on Tommy, who's the only person who actually tried to. Tommy been so solid with this dude. I give Tommy a lot of grief. Tommy been so nothing but good to Vic. Nothing but good. He didn't even let him get his girl back. After he, took her to Pound Town. He let her get back to her.
Not Pound Town.
He took her down real quick. Pound Town real quick, and then gave her back to her.
I ain't gonna lie.
Tommy been good to Vic, man. Even trying to get him out of town. Everything.
This is what I'm upset about, because I don't care about Vic, and I'm like, you're gonna take out Walter and you're gonna leave us these 2 clowns? Come on now. Circus time around here is not, I'm not really feeling that at all. Barnum and Bailey. So where we at? Scratching my head. Oh, so my scratching my head moment, I've said this already, so I'm not gonna continue to, like, I'm not gonna go too hard on it, but I already told y'all what one of them was. But this one right here was one of my scratching my head moments. It was that scene where Paulie goes outside and he's just leaving himself open with his arms like this. And I was just like, it's just the stupidest thing. Yeah, exactly.
Open though. Like, come on.
Yes.
You don't even know where they get. You just out in the open.
Out in the open. And I was like, have y'all really been doing this for a long time or what? Like, why you go outside? when he did this, I said, oh my gosh, it's over.
Hey, Tamika said he was saying, shoot.
Yes. Yo, I swear that's exactly what I was saying. It's like you're begging them to shoot me.
And then you not even in uniform. You supposed to have on some all black or something, a vest.
Don't got no vest.
We got 20 guns in.
Why you opening up the locker of guns? You got all type of semi-automatic rifles, ARs, AKs, baby AKs, and you grab 2 handguns.
But at least he had 2. Vic and Walter only grabbed 1. Like, why are we leaving all these guns, bro?
Walter
I like what Walter had.
Walter grabbed the short pump.
I like what Walter
had. I like what he had, but I would have had a backup. I don't know, maybe because I like to be prepared.
To put a little,
I'm just saying,
little Tootie on the side.
Guns in the drawers, in the bra, in the sock.
I definitely would have grabbed a bunch of them.
I'm about to have all the guns. Sorry, I don't care if they're heavy enough.
But I'm not going outside though.
But the fact that he's like, it's to piss me off, because
let them come in so I could pick you up one by one. I'm sorry. Go ahead, pretty girl.
It was a suicide. He wanted to die. Ain't no way, because it's like, I would give you my life for your father. What? Y'all just see 11 men in all black coming for you.
Right. And so they're crawling all over the place, and you go outside.
You got a baby blue button up at night.
Ain't nowhere to hide. Like, there's no little pillars out there to hide behind. Like, y'all can't do nothing. You're going out there literally to leave yourself wide open. And I was just like, this is some foolery.
And Paulie, you should know that place inside out. There's no reason that you are over there getting caught up. These people probably have never been to his house before.
Never. Which is the reason why they should have stayed in the house. The good thing is that, okay, now I see we got some roaches crawling on the outside. And they're coming in. So we know this.
Yes.
Let's get in the position. We're gonna go get our stuff and we're gonna get in the position. Why would you go outside?
I thought we was gonna have a Tony Montana moment.
Yeah.
I thought we was about to be in the living room just waiting. Like that part was disappointing.
Yeah.
I can't even feel bad for Paulie because you did this on your
Yeah. Detroit said Vic is not going to snitch. He's playing chess, Brillo and Miss K. I mean, he could play chess all he want, but he gonna have a lot to prove to me before I like him. Lots to prove.
That sound good, but they don't got the vision, Detroit Kings. That boy ratting.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? Maybe he won't. You never know. His thing is he claimed he want to fulfill the promise that he left to Gloria. So that's the reason why he want to get out of the game and he want the immunity and all that bull crap, right? So he claimed that, right? But maybe he won't snitch on Tommy though. In exchange for making my sister suffer, right? I'll give him that part, but then what you gonna do? Who you gonna give up? You gonna have to give somebody up.
His sister.
Miguel?
Oh, don't get me started on Miguel. Oh my God.
We gonna go ahead, talk about it.
Miguel is a weirdo, man. He is a weirdo. Dude is such a sucker. He's a weirdo. First of all, that doctor dude, he didn't do nothing wrong. He was basically, that was his last dish. He just touched her on the shoulder. He act like my man went upside her head or something.
Yeah,
like dude is weird. Like she walking away, she didn't win and pick the fight with him. He don't know what's going on. He just trying to, you know what I'm saying, his last ditch effort to, you know, try to get back right. He ain't grab or aggressive or nothing.
Right.
That man did nothing wrong for him to jump off the porch and do all that goofy stuff he did.
Yeah.
I don't like this kid. I don't like him.
Yeah.
I don't like a bully or somebody who's just fake tough for no reason. When this dude was talking all this crap about your sister, you ain't had nothing to say but yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? But you want to bully this dude because he touched your sister's arm. He didn't even do nothing. I don't like suckers, man. I can't wait for them to get him.
I did not like that. And I honestly thought that because of what that dude, Shay or whatever his name is, when he said that about the sister, I thought that woke something up in him like, oh, no, you don't cross the line. You know, and we're going to see him take Shay out. But no, so far, nothing, right? I mean, he is more powerful. You're going to have to really probably put some things in place, you know, to take out somebody like that. But man, like, that was some regular boyfriend girlfriend type situation. I mean, right. I could see myself if my man is walking away, I could see myself grabbing his arm or something like, wait a minute, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't see anything. That was not a big deal.
He got too aggressive at all.
No, I disagree a little bit. I think what Miguel did was excessive, but I wouldn't mind if he checked Kendall, but not doing to what extent he did, because I maybe because I come up from a family full of men.
No. What did he do? What did he do?
He grabbed her arm, like, no, he didn't beat her up, but he like grabbed her arm, like. I don't know if y'all didn't see what I saw. Maybe I saw something different. I don't
think he got too aggressive.
But I'm just saying.
He was in the
I just come from a family full of men that don't play when it comes to putting their hands on me. So I feel like he would have been okay with checking him verbally and maybe punch him or something, but messing up his hands, I feel like that was too excessive. But I didn't necessarily see anything wrong with him checking Kendall, but he just went too far.
He's a weirdo. I don't think Kendall did nothing wrong. He just touched her arm.
So if your wife got a brother and you do this to your wife, if he was to press you would be like,
ain't no pressing me.
Okay. All right, you superhero too.
No, I ain't no superhero, but ain't no pressing me.
I'm not saying pressing, but if he approached like, hey bro, like you good?
I mean, if I grab her arm, I'm not gonna get too aggressive. I'm saying I don't think I can see if he grabbed her up, shook her. I ain't think he got too aggressive. He is square. He ain't get too aggressive. She stormed off. He tried to stop her from storm. Hold on, wait. He tried to stop her real quick. He didn't put no bass in his voice.
I don't know. I just come from an overprotective family, so that's maybe my point of view. They just didn't play with me. And like Kendall said, you know, in the chat, it's a cultural thing. So you take that into effect as well. But I'm just saying, my family don't play about me, and they see somebody treat me or look. I mean, I just came to the school. Somebody looked at me crazy. They pressed it. I'm sorry. That just made me, because I'm the baby in my family and I was the only girl. So I'm coming from that standpoint. But definitely, he went too far with ruining this man's hands and career. That's way too far.
I wasn't feeling that at all. But I don't know. I just didn't see. I've seen people do a little too much and grab and do some other stuff. Like he didn't look like it was some abuse. She was walking, storming off, and he just grabbed her arm like, stay back.
Let
like,
him
I'm
do a little more if his hands was going.
If that was the case, he should have grabbed her and said, "What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm trying to talk to you."
Yep, that would have been enough. Then I'll be like, okay, cool.
Then he would have been dead.
Like, he just grabbed her. I mean, whatever. I don't know. You know, it's like you said, it's a cultural thing. It's a perspective type of thing. I mean, I wouldn't go too hard with that, but whatever. I just didn't think that him going over there, smashing his hands up and all that, and then the dude didn't even know why. That was so stupid to me. You just over here smashing somebody's hand. They have no idea. He has no idea why these people came in his house, didn't take no money or nothing, and smashed his hands, ruined his career. No idea.
Find out about it. Y'all think she gonna find out about it?
It's gonna be a problem. Yeah. Probably, yeah. She has to, because they work together. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a problem. Poor guy is gonna be out. But he was a douchebag. I ain't gonna lie. As far as not to her, but just overall as a person, which is the reason why I think, you know, she broke up with him, but whatever. So let's talk about our before we get out of here real quick. I'm gonna start with you, pretty girl. Your favorite moment.
It includes not my favorite people. Let this be clear. But my favorite moment was the last scene when Vic went into Stacy's office, mainly because it got me excited for the rest of the season or what's to come. You know, because we don't necessarily know which way it's going to go. I honestly feel like Vic is going to find a way not to snitch on Tommy, merely because nothing's going to happen to Tommy at this point of the show. So I feel like just the twists and turns and just the manipulation and lies that's going to occur with him going into CBI, you know, trying to get hired, you know, him trying to get Claudia. You know, and Claudia, I feel like it's going to be a lot of beef with them. And I feel like the Serbs and Miguel is going to get mixed up into it, as well as Jenard. So I feel like this kind of made me excited, because I feel like there's all these new elements back that's possibly going to be in CBI. That's going to just create a lot of drama. So that's why it was my favorite, because it was something, I don't know, at this moment, I feel like, oh, this is getting good. I'm getting excited. Right. But not necessarily like, I like these people, because I don't care for Stacey either. And I really don't care for Vic, but I was just excited about what's going to happen in terms of the future of the season.
Okay, shoot. I mean, I am, like I said when I posted this on Twitter, I expressed my feelings in 3 words. I said disappointed, intrigued, and it was something else, another word. Disgusted. Those were my emotions to sum up this episode. Disappointed, intrigued, disgusted. So I am intrigued. I want to know what's going on for the rest. You know what I mean? But yeah, I had my moments where I was just like, I can't. I'm disgusted. This is nasty. I just don't want to do this anymore. I'm disappointed. Why?
No, we did have a lot. You know, with Walter, I can see you frustrated, and then Jenard. And I think that's part of the reason why I liked the episode so much, because it didn't have a lot of things that I liked about it in terms of, it was a lot of cringy moments, but I feel like when a show gives you that many emotions, it frustrates you or it makes you happy. I feel like that still kind of makes a good show.
They're doing their job.
That's why I kind of rooted for this episode.
Are you guys not afraid that they're moving too fast?
I didn't feel like it was rushed.
I'm a little afraid.
Maybe, kind of a little bit with Jenard's drug use. Like, I feel like he went from sniffing line in 2 episodes last season to doing what he's doing now. I feel like I needed more of a progression with that, but I don't feel anything else is rushed at this point.
Okay, here's the thing. Before we get to you, and I'm listening, pretty girl, and Brillo, because this is both of y'all I'm addressing. Do you not feel, because to me, I feel like, all right, they did what they did. Walter Flynn gone, whatever. I'm not going to be going crazy. But the fact that they brought Doyle in as if this was going to be this new problem for Walter Flynn or any of the Flynns, right? And he's gone too. You don't feel like you was a little cheated out of a storyline? Like I'm just like, why? Why did we do all of this? That's my thing. I don't like the like, okay, we're bringing in a character and we're building something up to just be like, nah, we're not using that anymore. Like, why are you playing?
I feel Doyle was a waste. But I feel like with Claudia killing him, it was kind of. I feel like if she didn't kill him, he would eventually overpower her because he didn't want Walter in that position. He either wanted to be in that position of himself or find somebody else to be in that position. So I feel like he was going to get in Claudia's way regardless in the future. So I don't feel bad from her perspective killing Doyle, but it did feel like it was a waste.
What about you, Bruce?
He didn't feel like a waste because I expected that. I mean, it's a new character. He was weak. I knew what was gonna happen, so I knew exactly he was. I didn't expect nothing from the ire from Dublin.
No, I didn't either, but I didn't think that it was gonna be like
exactly
that.
What was gonna happen to him.
I thought Walter was gonna take care of him. You know what I'm like? I just yeah. I mean, you got a point. So what was your favorite moment, Bruce? Since we just
Diamond forming a coalition of black drug dealers with King Kilo, aka Big Baby, and taking up and pressing Tommy. Finally, he told Tommy, "I'm gonna eliminate D-Mac. If you don't you better get it done."
Right.
So this is different for me. Giving Diamond a prop. Diamond was on point this episode. This was his play to bring this dude in, and now they got more muscle on the street. They supplying these dudes, and they're gonna buy the drugs from them. So it was a win-win. He pressed Tommy. Finally had Tommy in the blender. I was happy to see it. The Martin Luther King of the dope game. Bringing the black criminals together.
Martin Luther King of the dope gang. Yeah, I guess so. True. That was, listen, I've been wanting to see more. Y'all know I'm Team Diamond. I know a lot of people probably don't like Diamond, but I'm Team Diamond, so I'll be wanting to see more. Remember we talked about that in your live, Pretty Girl. I'm like, you got to do something. I need to see more. So I'm happy about this. But my favorite, and I guess it was more of amusement for me, I guess. But my favorite was was this situation right here.
I can't agree. JP pissed me off. I can't agree.
No, but the reason why too is because JP tried to come in like, don't talk to my son like that, and Tommy's like, I get to talk to him anyway I want to. I was like, yeah, Tommy.
JP, he just aggravated me.
I was cracking up because I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you don't even know what's going on here. Your son is pretty much deserving all of this. And let's not forget that, like, he's helping pretty much raise him. Tommy's a part of y'all village at the end of the day. So I was liking the whole thing. I'm sorry. I just liked it because I love D-Mac, but he got on my nerves with this.
Yeah. A lot of people got on my nerves.
Yeah. So to see him get yoked up, I was like, yes, Tommy. Tommy was acting like one of them black parents, so like, get your A upstairs and don't come back down. So I was
JP was acting like a white mother.
Oh, wait, yeah. I was so amused.
Would you say? You're not gonna scare him like that, though, man. Tommy's an idiot. He don't need to be
I enjoyed it still, even if it didn't work. I enjoyed it.
It's more than what JP would have did. JP probably want to take a long walk with him and talk. Like, no.
Right. Yeah. Let's go for a walk and talk about this. When your son been in the street.
For real.
No, he should have been. Like, he came from the streets. He's still itching and everything. I mean, you should just
sit on the couch and be good.
Yeah, it's time to send him away. And why wasn't he in school? What's going on? So JP still don't know how to be a parent, huh?
Maybe it's summertime. They did say it was the hottest day in Chicago a few episodes ago. So maybe it's summertime. I don't know. It's weird because that whole scene when Jenard was walking up to Rob Manny, we got people in little short sets and skirts, but he over there got a whole sweater on. Like, it's confusing. The wardrobe department is really confusing me.
Yeah, that's so true.
What are we doing here?
Before we get out of here, I do want to mention real quick that the realistic Jenard situation it seems so realistic. I mean, even when he comes around, he sounds like he has a cold. I'm just like, yo, he even sounds like somebody that's doing this stuff.
He's acting his butt off.
Yes, he's doing amazing.
Yes. Yeah. What did you feel, real quick, Miss K? Because I didn't catch a recap. How did you feel about Big Sid?
He was such a jerk. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's terrible. But I love that scene because remember they talked about him last week, you know, like how mean he was, and when we saw it right away. And I'm like, yo, they're just not having a good conversation. But then I like the fact that they really, you know, they finally had a conversation, a real conversation. So I was happy about it. And I respected the way Diamond stayed. I thought Diamond was done after that. When he said, I just came to make sure it was true or make sure you was really on your way out.
I was like, whoa.
I was like,
Willow, how did you feel about that?
I feel like Diamond shouldn't even want to talk to this dude, man. What are you doing?
He wanted closure.
I guess.
I
would have went in there. I would have been like Nelson in that boy, like Nelson from The Simpsons. That's all I would have said.
Yo, Brillo.
No, bro.
No, you said this man was disgusting. I don't got no love for like him. He 10 times worse than JP. This was disgusting. Bro.
He didn't owe him nothing, but that's why I respect Diamond, because at the end of the day, he didn't owe him
Diamond
anything.
Is a real dude, because that took a lot. I have respect for Diamond. Y'all know I took a hard time.
My respect went up. I always like Diamond, but my respect went up high for him, especially the fact that we're dealing with this type of show where they like to delete parents. Like, for him to do this, I'm like, thank you, finally. Like, the heck, finally.
Miss K, we only delete parents that we have relationships with.
I guess so, because this is insane.
That's Big C. You did yourself a favor, big boy.
Yeah, really.
Oh, really. God.
All right, y'all. What you got going on, bros? Your channel.
Keep your notification bells on. We got a couple videos dropping this week, so you know what it is.
Awesome. Pretty girl.
Yes, my recap was this morning. Sorry, guys. My voice. 1 second.
Oh.
I had to make me some tea because I do have a live at 9:30 discussing the Continental. What's wrong, Miss K?
No, I'm just saying, you have a live at 9:30. Okay.
Yeah.
So you working, girl. Wait, you just went live at 7, right?
No, I had to it was delayed because I was cooking and it was just too much going on.
I was about to say, girl, you working.
So Continental episode 1, I'm talking about at 9:30. If y'all watch Continental, please come through. And that's about it for right now. I'm trying to rest my voice.
Very good, very good. Tune in, y'all. Tune in. What channel Continental come on? What network? I don't even know what it's about.
No, Paramount, I believe. I think it's
Peacock. Is it Peacock or Paramount?
I'm sorry. All these streaming apps. Yes, I'm sorry.
I don't know nothing about it, honey.
It's fire. If you like John Wick.
I never watched it.
Yeah.
No, you know, sometimes I be back, you know, I be like, you know, that's me with the Marvel. I had to just start watching Marvel, you know.
Yeah, I'm a big John Wick. I love them type of, you know, heist movies and big action movies.
Yeah.
That's me. So this was up my alley.
Okay, well, y'all make sure you tune in, honey. And thanks to everybody so much for being here. Thank you for being here, Brills. Make sure you, and Pretty Girl, make sure you guys keep your notification bell turned on. For me, hopefully I do something Tuesday. I really don't know. Can't lie to you guys, but just keep the notification bell turned on. But you will see me on Friday at midnight to talk about episode number 6 of Force. Let's keep on going and see where these people are trying to take us. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Share the video. You guys go ahead and have a blessed week. Bye-bye. Peace out.